Hey guys, JH. Just a little bit more reinforcing on channel lock. Okay, somebody asked about formation of the Greg Mack. If you're watching, Greg, how are you, buddy? Formation of the I think his comment was that when he gets in position, his hands are way in front of his arms. Now, one hand could be way in front of your arms, and that would be this hand, the lead hand. If you're setting up, as you should, with the channel lock protocol, shaft, trail arm, trail leg, all in a straight line. Here. Here. Now, this hand here, okay, that hand could be in front of that forearm, if that's what you're referring to, Greg. Yep, but that cup has to be there. It has to facilitate the straight line of the trail arm. So don't worry about that. And where is the hands in relationship to the shoulders? At address. If I had to say, if I've got my shoulders back cocked this way here, I guess my hands are on my right pec here. That's where they are. They're not in the centre of the body. Not at all. They're there. And we don't want any shaft lean on the club, guys. So if that's what you were referring to Greg, yeah, this is how you know when you're in the right place. Shaft, golf club, trail arm, trail leg, here. Here. Hands, wherever they are. I mean, if I turned around, I guess they're here on that trail pec. Now the other thing, guys, yeah, I hope that's what you were referring to. I just made a note. I'll just have a look, see what he was asking. I'm doing heaps of videos. Monday, guys, I've got about 25 videos to do for my roster, guys. Okay, guys, just reinforcing. Remember, all the thought is that way. The thought is the club goes towards the ball. Here. It never goes towards the target. I'm going to say that every time. But you've got to reinforce that. To the extent that you'll feel like your lead shoulder is blocking the shot. If you can get the feeling that the lead shoulder is blocking, then you've got the right path to the ball. And guys, you've really got to work on that trail, that 5 o'clock nose. Really got to work on that 5 o'clock nose. It's got to be held in position all the time because it's what blocks this trail shoulder. You just need that to go a little bit, and the club is going to want to track towards the target way too early. We're never going to get the feeling that we're never ever going to get the reality of the club going straight out there. The feeling is that it's going straight out. It won't happen, but we want that feeling. So it's got to be really 5 o'clock nose, lots of back cock, and motivate the swing with this quadrant here, guys. Make the hands passive, push it there, push it there. Now the other thing, what I do in my golf swing, and I've always done this, and I remember years ago when TrackMan first came out, I was in Orlando and the TrackMan guys were there, and I was there with them before the show, and I was in and I hit some shots I hit about 20 shots on the TrackMan monitor, and the guy that had it said I was the only guy he'd ever seen whose backswing plane never changed, ever. It was degree perfect every time. Never ever changed, not 1 degree. That's just the way it was. Now, and he said, how can that be? I said, well, probably because of my mindset. My mindset is with this general swing, and it's very much with channel lock, is that when I take the club back, there's never any thought in my mind that I want to elevate the golf club, ever, or my hands, never. I actually feel like I want to do that. That's my feeling. I have that in my standard, the old standard golf swings, and I very much have carried it over into channel lock. I don't feel I've got any pickup. So for people that maybe starting out okay here and getting a bit of lift, so you see if you go here and then get a bit of lift, and Billy Phillips is who in Tennessee, MMI Golf, I saw one of his videos this morning from one of his guys, and Billy immediately diagnosed that the guy was sort of going here and then going straight up. We used to call that the old Otis golf swing, like, basement, top floor, the Otis elevator here, whew. And Billy said, you're going here and then you're changing the plane. So, and again, if any of you guys in the US or around those southern states, you want to go and see Bill Phillips at MMI Golf. He's got channel lock down, absolutely down and dusted, or done and dusted. I mean, he knows it. Smart cookie, Billy. As I say, those southern boys might talk slow, but they're very quick on the uptake, and he's very quick on the uptake. Very quick. Yeah, so MMI Golf, guys. So have a look at Bill Phillips. And anyone down in, I think he's down in Tennessee. What was I saying? Okay. Yeah, so what I do in my golf swing, guys, is that, even in channel lock, when I go here on the backswing, I never ever feel that happens, that the club's getting up. What I feel is this: if I actually had, a tabletop here, I feel like my hands are under the table as it goes back. They're not, but that's the feeling, because I've got pressure down. I always feel like I'm pressuring the club down. I never want the club to go up. I never lift it up into space. All I want to do is this. I want to just push it here. And I guess that's what's helped me have a fairly compact golf swing and a low golf swing over the years. That's what Mo Norman did. I feel, guys, even in channel lock, that on the backswing, that my trail elbow goes around my rib cage like that. It doesn't do it that dramatically, but I feel that. And of course that keeps the hands down, keeps the club head down. And then you don't get any, up and downing, any pogo sticking of the plane in the backswing. It just doesn't happen. So that might be something that might help you. Just feel in the backswing that you're pushing your hands low on the back, not like that. Just as we go back, well, more to the point that we're not lifting them up. Don't have any feeling or any propensity that you want the club to come up. Keep your hands down, club down. Okay, it might feel like that for guys that go here and lift the club up. It'll feel like that, like you're swinging under your belt line. Well, you can't do that. And I used to do this see, nobody swings on plane going back, with the exception of Mo Norman, because he was single plane to start with. But if that was a shaft line there, guys, in the normal golf swing, just a demonstration here, if that was a plane line, to swing that club on that plane line, it would have to be swung there. Now, nobody swings a golf club there. No one. But that's actually a plane, whatever that plane is there. So we all go above the shaft plane in the backswing, the exception of Mo Norman, because Mo Norman was locked out in single axis to start with. But that's reality. People don't realise that. But you can't swing like that. That would be swinging that shaft on plane. You can't swing like that. But I have a variation of that. I feel like I'm doing that. I feel like I'm doing that in every golf swing. I feel like it just goes down here. And that's why it never changes. That's why I've always had a very, very accurate planing of the golf club, because I never want to elevate it. So you might try that, guys. Just feel like as you push back with that lead shoulder here, that's pushing those hands down, and that shaft is staying down. That's a downloaded shaft. Now it'll feel like it's whipping around your belt line, but I tell you what, you'll be really surprised how well you hit the golf ball. Okay. Non-negotiables. Keep saying it, guys. Club's got to go this way. Don't want it going sideways. If it goes sideways, you watch. The arms elevate. Arms elevate if I go sideways. If I go this way, they stay down. That's one way of keeping the hands down. Just take it straight there. All this hoo-ha about, taking it inside and getting stuck. Well, tell Hogan that. Tell Hogan he shouldn't have swung like that because he was stuck. How did he ever hit the golf ball? Yeah, tell Hogan that. Butch Harmon started that. He used that word, stuck. So guys, try and get stuck. Try and take the club that way. Low hands, low club head. Just try and keep it down. Wow. You're just playing the club so well. Just fantastic. Fantastic. Okay guys, yeah, just to go, I had a couple of other things, but I've completely forgot. I had a bunch of notes and I just forgot to bring them. But there's a bit of stuff in there. I think maybe just that, keeping that club down. It'll help you with the driver. I've always been a good driver of the ball, and that's one of the reasons, because I've never tried to elevate the club. I've always just took it around here just in a conventional swing, around my body. Just a belt line swing. That's what it felt like. Okay guys, just have a look at that, and we'll just do bits and bits every day. As I say, anybody over in those southern states, get on to Bill Phillips on MMI Golf. He knows channel lock. He knows the golf swing generally. Okay guys, we'll do some more as the week goes on.